Alright guys, welcome back again. So taking a little break after the spraying. That was much more time consuming than what I thought. Cleaned everything up, and yeah, that's what really killed me, is cleaning everything. So it's really come out nicely, and now we've got to the point where the bike is completely naked and it's time to put it back together. So the real question now is, cool, so any monkey can take a motorcycle apart, but how do we put it back together? Well, let's have a look. So right over here, as you can see, I have one of my own videos running, so that's quite ironic that I would need that, because one of the reasons why I recorded them was to see how I took it apart. So that's great that I did that, because now I can put it back together. What I've done here is I've put all the parts out as I remember them coming off the bike. I've got my main stand, I've got this little bar that goes through, it has a cotter pin that finishes that off over there, that goes straight through there. This goes on this side. It seems I've bent and broken this spring over here, so this spring is going to need to be replaced. That's garbage now. I had to bend that to get it off because it was rusted like that, so that's no good. That part goes on there. This goes on the other side of this over here. I'm not sure exactly where this one goes. We'll find out pretty shortly. And then I've got my main bolt that goes through over here, straight through the swing arm. So the swing arm goes onto this one over here. Your main stand goes onto this one over here, comes through the cotter pin, and then this little bit over here attaches onto, I believe, this over here. So I've got my my screen going over here. Excuse me. My screen going over here with my technical diagrams, which sometimes a little bit too technical, hence the video that I needed. And yeah, that does help. But that helped me, that solved my problem right there, because I was busy trying to fit this all in through here, and that's clearly not how it goes. I can see right there that it's actually on a completely separate system, all on its own. So it's time to put it back together. Let's go ahead and let's see how it turns out. Alright, so round one's a winner. We went ahead. This little bolt goes straight through the bottom section over here, as you can see, but before you do, make sure that you thread this rubber onto your, you can see that rubber over there. That rubber goes right onto the brake arm, and then the brake arm secures then onto this, stops it all from rattling, tightens it all up, makes it all look good and sound good. Make sure that you grease this bolt before you put it through all of this, so this has lubrication, and so this has lubrication. It's going to pop out the other side over here, and don't forget, look, I don't have one, so don't forget to put your cotter pin or your split pin back in there, because otherwise this is going to come out and then you're going to be in trouble while you're on the road. So make sure that you do that. Alright, so the rear section's back in. Let's go ahead and get the it looks pretty good. There we go. Let's go ahead and get the swing arm back on, and we'll be in business. Alright, so back wheel's going back in now, so brakes back in. I didn't spray this, I wanted to, but I didn't, so still looks pretty good. Okay, so that goes in there, this comes right up here. Okay, and then you got to go ahead, and on this side it's a rubber bit that seals up onto the brake as a dust seal. Then there's the collar, then there's your chain adjuster or your back wheel adjuster, and then there's your main cog over there. It looks like this one's also got a cotter pin, so don't forget about that. And before you fit it on through, don't forget to grease your bolt and fit your other back wheel adjuster on the back. So let's go ahead and put that in. Alright, so it's like 10 o'clock at night, time to get to the inside of the house. But anyway, so here we are, we put everything back together. There's the suspension, back wheel back in, the back wheel tensioner, whatever they call that. Main stand's all back in. I haven't put the cotter pin in there yet, so I am not putting the bike on the stand just yet. This little rubber ring, if anyone knows where it really goes, let me know, because I tried to put it in like a dust seal, like I said, on this side over here, in between the collar and the brake, just to seal that up, but it doesn't seem to be where it goes. Maybe it goes in here, I'm not 100% sure. Maybe it goes on there. If somebody knows where this goes, please let me know exactly where it goes, because I don't know. It doesn't show on the technical diagram. I thought that's where it went, but for some reason when you try to put the collar in, it just doesn't fit. So everything fits really well in the bike. I don't see this not fitting, so somebody please let me know. In the meantime, I'm going to come back and fix up the brakes, and I haven't done this just yet. I'm going to get to that and that and that, all that tomorrow, along with the front wheel. So it'll be looking like a bike again before we get over to doing the engine transplant. I don't have the engines over here. The internal engine transplant. So that's going to be the next big thing. So yeah, taking it apart was one big thing, and putting her back together is another big thing. I'm halfway through that now, so as soon as I get that done, then the last big thing to do is going to be the engine transplant, of course, as you guys know, to put the engine internals all into my new casing, which is all over there in my shed. So in the meantime, like I said, please guys do comment, like, share. It really does help. I watch this sort of thing all the time. I do it for you guys so that you can enjoy the videos, and also so that yeah, I can have a bit of enjoyment out of you guys coming to my page and seeing them. So please do like, share, comment, anything above or below over here. Below is the comments, guys. And if anyone knows, please, I'm begging that if you know where this rubber ring goes in, please let me know where, so I can fit it properly before reassembling the bike. Cool. Have a good day, guys. Cheers.